hit me in the face with a box.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of PopFX, the show that teaches you how to create some of the most popular digital effects from movies, TV shows, and video games. So this week I wanted to do something special and to take a look at one of the greatest YouTubers back when he first started out, and of course I'm talking about FreddieW. I remember when FreddieW was in just the mere thousands of subscribers, sporadically posting videos about his Guitar Hero fame, but it wasn't until his portal gun video that he actually began to blaze his path on YouTube. Currently, the FreddieW channel is holding strong amongst some of the top YouTubers of all time. Over 100 videos, over 2 million subscribers, and has even featured several high-profile actors. But even with all that said, I'm still waiting for that 12th day of VFXmas, Freddie. But I've wasted too much time talking already. Let's get this show started. Just as soon as I can find my way home. No, it's this way.
This is so cool! Guys! Sam, Nico, Brandon. Hello? Any of you. Not even gonna look. No. You guys suck. I'm peacing out.
I've always enjoyed seeing the growth and quality that has evolved into the FreddieW channel over really what short time they've been around. And it's not just Freddie, but Brandon, Sam, and Nico that work hard to bring us epic, out-of-the-world movies each week. The tutorial is a bit lengthy, but if you hang in there, I've got some presents for you afterwards I'm sure you'll enjoy. I will break the effect down into 4 steps. Shooting the scene, editing the infinite drop, creating the portals, and editing the box hit. Step 1. Shooting the scene, I had my DSLR locked down to a tripod for each of the shots. The first shot is a wide one where the portals will be visible. I just act through the parts, and when I drop the box, I quickly kick it out of the scene and finish up.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see this? I mean...
It's the same for the mid shot as well.
Do you see this? Ooh. Oh god.
Be sure in those scenes to also capture some footage with no one in there to be used as your background plates in post. In the scene where Kyla gets hit with the box, we actually taped up a blanket we used as our green screen and had her strike her pose as I threw the box at her from out of shot. Oh, the things you'll do in a committed relationship. Anyways, finally some additional shots I needed before heading into post included both a photograph of the angle where Kyla would appear to be hit to use as a background layer, a photograph of myself acting like I'm falling through an infinite void, and some video footage of a box moving around slightly. Step 2. Using After Effects CS5, the first digital effect I wanted to get out of the way was the infinite drop. Focusing on the box first, I took the footage of me moving the box around and auto-rotoed out a few seconds of the footage so as the box was falling, it would give the effect that it was shifting slightly and add a touch of realism. From there, I brought it into my mid-shot footage and keyframed the position for a smaller and smaller amount. For example, the first time the box falls, it takes 10 frames. Then I split the footage, brought it back to the top, and keyframed it for 8 frames, then 6 frames, and finally 4 frames was the final amount I kept and repeated for the remainder of the shot.
Do you see this? Ooh. Oh god.
It's the same thing for when I jumped through the portal, just with a few tweaks. In mid-jump, I stopped, split the footage, and roto out myself over a couple of frames. From there, I dropped my plate behind me and keyframed the position, dropping me out of the frame. I then was able to use the picture of me falling, cut myself out, and keyframed it the exact way I did for the falling box.
Oh god.
Step 3. The portals were comprised of 2 layers, the outer ring and the inner noise. In a new comp, I created first an oval solid, added a ramp, colored it accordingly, and then added a second oval mask inside, creating the outer ring. I then created a second solid layer and added the effect fractal noise. I cut it down to size by using another oval mask and then keyframed the evolution, which gave it this shifting and changing look. I could have stopped there, but I wanted to push it a little further, so I added an adjustment layer, pre-comped the adjustment layer and the outer ring, and added the liquefy effect. From there, I used the turbulence tool and began to go over the entire layer to give this outer ring a more hazy and evolving look, just like the inside. For the motion, I simply keyframed the offset from the liquefy settings. As a final touch, I went back and added a slight shadow between the ring and the inside noise by creating another solid blue ring and feathering out a bunch. When applying the portals to real footage, I would turn them into 3D layers, move them around similar to how I showed in the Gamut card throw tutorial, and keyframe the scale where I wanted them to appear. Similarly, with the live footage in the portal, I would take a snapshot of what I wanted to be shown, cut it to an oval shape, feather out the edges, and just scale it with the portal already in the live footage. Okay, let's take a quick break and give you some presents. If you want to avoid that headache of creating the portals yourself, I went ahead and rendered out both the blue and orange portals as unmatted video files so you can download them for free and simply drag and drop them into your footage. It's that simple. It works great with any editing program where you can layer video files on top of each other, like Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, or whatever. Additionally, I took some time getting the actual portal sound effects, and so I packaged them with the portal videos as well. To get this sweet portal package, all you have to do is head over to our Facebook fan page. Links in the description below, and there you will find the file to download for free. While you're there, if you want, you can click the like button and become a fan yourself. That way you can keep current with all the PopFX news updates, behind the scenes pics, and most importantly, more free content downloads. Alright, now let's head on to step 4, the box set. Pretty simple, take your green screen footage and key it out. If you want a more detailed description on how to do that, you can check out the Harry Potter Invisible Cloak tutorial I previously made. Once you have it keyed out and cleaned up, drop it into your background photo and size up everything to match how you want it to look. You can now add your portal, get it positioned as well, and then just duplicate your layers and mask them towards the edges so it appears your box is coming through the portal and not just out of the middle of nowhere. It's a quick scene, mine was only a second long, any longer it could ruin the illusion of the effect, so keep it short and you should be fine.
Hey guys, quick question. Have you seen this yet? Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, you must be under a rock. A rock of freaking blindness. I mean, the clip you just saw was from the short film Portal No Escape, was directed by Dan Trachtenberg, and currently has millions and millions of views. I was fortunate enough to recently be in contact with the visual effects supervisor and lead compositor John Chesson, who was nice enough to even answer some of my questions about the film and about his field of work. If you'd like to hear what he has to say and see some really awesome behind the scenes pics, then you can head over to our Facebook fan page and give your eyes something to behold, because there is some really great information there that both filmmakers and editors will truly appreciate. Which reminds me, Kyla's making me get rid of this portal gun. I don't want to throw it out. I just wish I could go home. Wait a minute.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of PopFX. If you can please leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, subscribe and join us for our new tutorials. You can follow me over at Twitter at Garrett Fallon, and for bonus content this week includes a link to the Indie Moguls BFX build for a cheap DIY replica portal gun, and a link to the super popular short film Portal No Escape, which you should absolutely see if you haven't yet. But other than that guys, I hope you have a great week and I will see you next time.
The two of you have forged an excellent partnership. Now it's time for your real purpose. Don't disappoint me, or I'll make you wish you could die.